Not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Billy Jack the musical.
That'd be amazing.
Next Broadway
Who's going to
smash.
dance with the snake? Who's going to dance with the snake? Hey, snake, 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 snake.
There's not a damn thing you're gonna be able to do about it.
This is Kyle and Dave, singular. Kyle and Dave versus the Machine, the video edition. Let's talk about Billy Jack.
Yeah,
Billy
let's do it.
Jack.
A sequel. I didn't even know this was a sequel.
So it turns out this is number 2 in 5, which is
Technically
crazy.
5. Four were released
4.5.
theatrically. One was a TV movie, I think.
It is a grind. It's very long. It tries to do so many things. But what's weird, in my opinion, is it does try to have its heart in the right place. So it is actually kind of not fun to watch, but you're in it.
yeah.
You're in the pocket.
Fun is a weird word to use. For me, it was, I've never experienced a movie where it's like, man, I think I sympathize and understand your point of view and I agree with it, but nothing about this movie is really working for me. And at the same time, because it got so bonkers and bananas in certain points, like, well, I need to keep watching this. I can't stop this now. I have to see what's going to go on. He just kicked the crap out of these people using kung fu, and now he's like battling a snake, and now he's in a shootout, and now he's doing an improv scene. Like never stopping. Like, I have no idea where this movie is going. Like, I have no idea where this is going.
First correction, Hapkido, Kyle.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Hapkido.
Hapkido.
And we'll learn in the audio podcast how relevant that is. It's not. He doesn't fight the snake. It's part of a ceremony for him to accept his half-blood nature and get the dream where he teaches them to dance.
Rise up now, and I will teach you the dance exactly as Wovoka has seen it should be done.
I remember.
That is the one thing that we mentioned here from a 2021 context, is like one of the many reasons why this movie wouldn't just not be made nowadays is the fact that a white guy is kind of pretending to be a Native American.
And lastly, you must learn the dance, in which all whites who come to you with open hearts must be taught the dance in the Indian way.
Other
Doesn't
white
feel
dudes
right.
for freedom.
And then all the white people use like the Black Power fist at the very end for some reason.
If anyone's gonna save civil liberties, it's gonna be rich white kids.
That white guy right there. He ran for president 3 times, this guy.
So this thing, the first thing I was going to bring up is Billy Jack is actually not really in this movie, which is also kind of weird.
That is also true. It's also like 45% improv scenes, which you would not know just reading the synopsis of this movie, that so much of it is that you're in a class of improvers just watching them do their thing.
Yeah, not improv is part of the narrative, but literally they bring a camera into a gymnasium and then they're just riffing. Now you're in a car, man, and the cop's pulling you over.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it literally feels like you went to an improv class and just filmed it for 20 minutes. Like, yeah, let's put it in the movie.
Full scene.
Whatever.
Full scene. And they're like, that's not the correct way to rob somebody.
It's a Timex, actually.
Why don't you pay for the band?
No, man, that doesn't work. That doesn't scare me.
It's so weird because that scene's
what
like
is
15
happening?
minutes. Oh my God.
I had such a blast with Dave texting back and forth with this movie because I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 times Dave was like, okay, well, I have to stop this movie and do something else. He just didn't stop watching.
You can't.
You can't. Once you start this, it's like, well, I have to see. I have to see.
This is like the invention of slow motion montages in action movies. So the first time you see one, you're like, I can't take my eyes off it. And now it's in everything. That's how I felt. It's in slow motion, but I couldn't take my eyes off the wreckage.
It does feel like a slow motion car wreck,
yeah.
Dave.
There's just so many pieces flying. You're like, oh, this is all horrible. But what if that guy gets gutted? And then he does. You're like,
that's right. What's the main actor's name again?
Billy Jack.
The actor who plays Billy Jack, something. I'm totally blanking on his name. Dave's doing a really cool graphic right here. And Dave disagrees with me on this, but
Tom Laughlin.
That's right. Tom Laughlin. Rescind that graphic. We don't need that graphic anymore.
New graphic.
I know Dave doesn't agree with me on this. For me, he has so little chemistry and screen presence that it somehow boomerangs itself around having this weird charisma that he carries with him. That's like, I want to see more of this guy, but there's nothing to him. There's like no facial reactions.
I just go fish.
Even when he like goes berserk, it's just like, I'm gonna raise the temperature of my voice just a little bit here. I'm mad. That's basically what he does.
And then he punches
anyways,
like
fascinating performer.
Then he'll punch like 15 people, and then he'll walk off, and he won't be in the movie for another 35 minutes.
Well, we have to do all these improv scenes, Dave. Who else is going to do these improv scenes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have an audience at all, but if we have any American audience, I have a feeling because this guy did try to run for president 3 times, he tried to get on the ballot against Obama. I mean, we're not talking about in the 70s. I wonder if American people actually know more about Billy Jack Jack than we do.
Maybe
because,
they do. Maybe it's,
I mean, he kept making
that's the
movies,
thing.
man.
The next time I go to the United States, I visit Broadway or something, I'm probably going to see like someone with like a Billy Jack lapel pin. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? What is going on?
Billy Jack the musical. And Kyle would be like,
Oh
I'm
my
in.
god, I would buy tickets front row if that ever happened. That'd be amazing.
Next Broadway
Who's going to
smash.
dance with the snake? Who's going to dance with the snake? Hey, snake, 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 snake.
It bit me. And then, and we
right,
get into the
that's right.
dream sequence. A lot of wires.
If I'm half Native American, does that mean I'm half a man? That would be his like big ballad or something like that at the end.
Classic Kyle. Kyle watched the other Billy Jack movies.
Well, no, I didn't watch all of them. I only watched the first one, which was the lead up to it, which was also like, not good. It's not good. It's not good.
The synopsis
But
is a
fascinating.
biker gang comes and gang rapes a woman. I think that's the synopsis.
They're Nazis too. I should point out they are Nazis.
Ultimately, the movie's garbage, but it's like the type of garbage where you want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like you're seduced by the flames of the garbage fire that you're watching.
That's what it is. It's a garbage
That you-
fire.
yeah,
you
you
know
want-
it's
you wanna be-
disgusting. It
Yeah, you
smells
want to
bad.
be lured in to the flames, but at the same time, you're being poisoned by the toxic smoke that's kind of being thrown at your face. That's what Billy Jack is.
You're watching it hoping that a couple of magpies and raccoons accidentally fall in, so you just can't take your eyes off it. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
There's nothing good at the end. So don't spend. How long is this? More than 2 hours? No,
I
under.
think it was just around the 2 hour mark.
Felt like
On a
more.
very sketchy website, I will say that we watched it on.
Thank-
Because it's not available anywhere. Like you can't even purchase this or stream it anywhere. You have to go to the dark web in order to watch Billy Jack.
I'm pretty sure we're being tracked right now. We've given it all up for Billy Jack. Yeah, good.
All right.
Don't watch it.
Great.
Try not to find it. Trust us. As you always do, we know what's best for you. Are we going to talk about fascism soon? We should.
Well, yeah, we'll put that on our list.